Nagasaki was Catholic.
Really?
That was a Catholic city.
When we were having
Didn't help.
Come on, bro.
It did not help.
It hits the ocean.
You thought a French general was the greatest of all time.
Napoleon.
Napoleon? Napoleon?
No.
Oh, we had up right there. I just want to let you know.
Grant's the bro, but Napoleon's up
do
there.
you have
To be honest, it's Robert E. Lee, right? That's
Go dogs. Come on, man.
You know?
He was. That's SEC, dude. That's a different brand down there.
I went over to England and it was like,
Oh yeah, how was it?
nice. It was nice. Nicer than America. It was still the best. England was nice. Showing this one dude, Adam, he's very funny. He's a comedian over there. I was on his podcast. I was like, I haven't seen a homeless person. There's no homeless. There's a few.
Yeah.
There's nothing. And they were like, no, we get it pretty bad. I was like, put Kensington Ave up on the screen. This is what Philly's like.
What'd they say?
They're like, holy. There's been one homeless guy in every town I've seen. That's pretty good. I saw the one guy in Manchester. I was like, loser. No one else is homeless, dude. At least in America, everyone's homeless.
I don't know what streets you've been avoiding, but there's plenty of homeless people.
All right. Show them Kensington, Philadelphia. It's a street of just hell.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro, this is everywhere.
Yeah, we don't have homelessness like this.
Dude, there's a video of him at backstage at a Sixers game.
Meek Mill.
And he jumps on the trampoline for like the halftime trampoline. He does like a perfect flip. And everyone's like, this guy.
Were you like an Amish country? Did you ever have any interaction with the Amish?
Yeah, there's a lot of Amish around.
Wow.
Dude. We had like Mennonite kids in our school. Chick that would wear like a bonnet. And they speak with a crazy accent.
Really?
I can't even do it. I don't know. They call us the English.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I want to stay here and share you with everybody in the English world.
Want my body respect. Ik wil hebben te blijven.
No, they think we're the English. And they're the, I don't know what the fuck they are, Germans? Yeah, they're wrong.
Yeah.
Did we talk about the Shaytards last time? What's just some family of YouTubers that I just found out about that is, they were huge. They were like, it was like a family of Mormons. And I think his name is Shay. And then he called all of his family the Tards. He had mommy Tard, baby Tards. The Tard family is the funniest possible name. His daughter was Princess Tard. His son was Son Tard, Rock Tard, Mommy Tard. He did a daily vlog every day. He was like one of the first.
He's
vlogs.
one of the people.
He got in trouble for, I don't know if he actually cheated, but he was like sexting with like a cam girl. And she definitely released his text.
Oh, the Tard Files.
I made my lady watch WrestleMania with me. But Triple H was in the ring and she was like, why is he famous? I was like, he invented the suck it.
Yeah.
Anytime you see someone go,
He did that.
that was him.
Bro.
What an innovation in society.
Oh, let's get ready to suck it!
I actually went to Wikipedia before I said the joke. Make sure I was right. Australia might be number 2. That's a good country, dude. There's a whole country doing nothing. That's what I like about them. They're just down there. 0 exports. Creating nothing, dude.
That
they don't really do shit.
Yeah.
They're fun. I like it. That's what I said. I like that they're not doing anything.
Also,
that was the one I was like, oh, nice. They got me on Australia. It could have been way worse. Oh, yeah. They say they invented Wi-Fi. I don't think an Australia invented Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And I like moved the mic and I was with a green face paint.
Nate Diaz.
You serious, bro? I can't believe you tried to fight me, you dumbass.
Why the f is this dude in here trying to fight
Say you.
Why are you trying to fight me, you dumbass?
My favorite part is you being dead serious. Full face paint going, I'm not fighting, bro.
Are these your office workers?
Say your order.
Make sure this office worker isn't trying to fight me right
Say your order.
I'm not gonna fight, dude. I hadn't stood up, really. If I stood up and tried to fight a guy 25 beers deep in front of cameras, dude, that's a nightmare. Let's say I won. Worst case scenario. On Barstool with face paint, like just wailing on an Asian dude. I knew it was funny. I knew everything on there was funny while it was happening. And then it's one of those things where you wake up, like you do something so embarrassing on purpose. I mean, it's so bad. No, I don't want to see it.
You gotta try Sugon with a girl.
What's Sugon?
That's where you sug on his dick, dude. You fucking idiot. I hate you. You're fucking gay. You're so gay.
How did you take an Uber here from Queens to fall for that shit?
Dude, you guys are so fucking cool.
Oh, dude, falling in public sucks. When I was at my fattest, right after I quit football, I was about 320 pounds. Big dog. I went to get the mail, and then when I was walking inside, in the front yard, dude, rolled my ankle on the sidewalk and fell into the front yard. What were you wearing? I was wearing a Ruud van Nistelrooy jersey tee, so it was like bright orange.
Did you lay there for a second and be like, fuck it, I'm not moving?
Yeah, well, I remember I fell on my hands and knees, which makes it funny. I haven't cried. Like, my grandma died today.
Right.
That's true.
Really?
That's true. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry
My-
to throw that
my-
grandma thing in there.
No.
It's pretty funny though, right?
It's hilarious.
That was my last grandparent.
Well,
She
did you
died.
like her?
I couldn't think of one nice memory. My mom and her siblings were around my dying grandma, and she like took her like, and my aunt walked over and like grabbed her head and was like, "Oh, mom," and then my grandma was like, and scared her.
Yeah.
And then she jumped, and then they all started laughing, and my family was dying laughing.
Yeah.
While my grandma died. She died with her kids around her laughing.
That's great.
What
That's
a great
the best way to go.
Yeah, I've been watching those videos. They've been firing me up. Africa Corps.
What's Africa Corps?
It's just dudes getting interviewed on the
Oh,
street. Like,
dude, they're the best.
would you ever marry a woman that makes more money than you?
Never. Never.
So can you marry a woman that earns more than you?
Never do such a thing.
What gender are you? I am a mechanic.
What is your gender? My gender. I'm a mechanic.
Are you a male or female?
Yeah, all right. Well, we can shut this program down. This is the quote I was looking for about Grant and Sherman. This was Sherman on Grant. He said, "He stood by me when I was crazy, and I stood by him when he was drunk. Now, sir, we stand by each other always." My favorite video is a guy farting during Oppenheimer. When they press it, it's like 3, 2. It's just silent before the bomb goes off. There's a video of a guy farting, and like 6 people are in the theater. There's a guy in the front, all the way by himself, like, ah. That one where the guy like runs. You ever see that one? He runs up to the 3 other Indian dudes. You can tell he needs help. He's like, something's going on, and they're like, "Get out of here!" And he goes, starts sprinting. They love sprinting. He starts sprinting, and then one of his fucking brothers starts sprinting next to him. Yeah, and they make eye contact, and they're like, "Let's go." We got my favorite like memes. It's like Call of Duty footage, and it's like me and the boys in the Battle of Beijing 2027 because Taylor Swift told our fucking dumb girlfriends to vote for Kamala Harris. We're all in a boat in Taiwan. You ever see Tyson? You know, he's like, I broke my back.
Mike, were you really sick this week? What was the problem? I broke my back.
Like, how'd you do? Like, what type of injury is it? He's like, it's spinal.
What do you mean by that? You broke
back is broken.
What a vertebrae or what portion?
Spinal.
Said he broke it doing like push or sit-ups. His back popped.
Oh, he did. Doctor discovered I was doing my sit-ups 2,500 a day with my 20-pound weight, and one day I couldn't move anymore. And I asked the doctor, "What's wrong?" And he said, "Believe it or not, it's wearing your back is broken."
Hold on, let me tell you this. There's a guy. Shout out Heath the Queef.
I actually heard Barack was named by the Chinese doctor who delivered him. Yeah. He was lying on the table. His mom was screaming during the delivery, "Doctor, doctor, what is it? What is it?" "Oh, he a Barack baby."
Barack baby? Maybe the best video of all time.
What is it?
It's a school, and each kid is coming up and screaming what they're going to do for Pakistan. They all love Pakistan. And there's this big fat lady leaning on like she's not even trying half the time. She's like leaning on a podium like, "What will you do for Pakistan?" It's like, I will teach many kids how to become great students of Pakistan.
I will open as educational institution as possible, and I'm proud to be a Pakistani.
She's like, "Oh wow, he's going to teach the youth." And the next guy will come up and will be like, "I will become a great pilot for Pakistan and bomb India."
When I will grow up, I will be an army and save Pakistan and destroy India.
And she's like, "He's going to bomb India." Wow.
Strong army, walk!
It's so good, dude. Shout out Chet Hanks, them rude boy, them real rude boy, Chet Hanks.
Big up the youth them way out of Kingston. Me wake up this morning and me see the thing turn up.
Do you see him talking about Biden?
No, but he was doing the
Where he's
thing
like,
there,
"Oh,
yeah.
everybody in honor of President Biden, that them blood clot President Biden." It's so funny.
President, so we should show some respect. Boss man Biden. Them ras clot boy. Go suck una mother.
I bombed at Helium. I was driving back to our house, and there was just like a finance bro on a bike, and I was just driving by him, and I was like, "Pussy," and I hit a red light, and I saw him flying, dude. My windows were down, and I had a thought. I was like, "Do I pull the window up?" I was like, "No." I get whatever he's about to give me. Dude, he stuck his head in my window and he goes, nice car, you fucking faggot. And then I went, and we both started laughing. He pedaled away. And I was like, yeah. He laughed.
It's hilarious.
It was such a nice moment.
That's a good exchange.
It was a genuine nice exchange.
Yeah.
I remember when I found out how much money people would make doing stand-up, like if they sold out a whole weekend at the Irvine Improv. What they get at a comic club is what I get on sitcoms.
A season.
No, an episode.
I mean, close.
No.
Shane,
not the
it's
Irvine
a different
Improv.
time. What you're doing is a different time.
No. For sure.
A long time ago, no one was doing the Wells Fargo.
For sure,
get free tickets to the Wells Fargo, bro. Relax.
But you remember.
Technically, I do have a pretty fucking sick resume because I played D1 football, and then if you join the Army during active war, you are technically I'm a decorated veteran. That's a medal.
That's sick.
I quit right away. I quit West Point right away, first month. Then, I got SNL. So technically, I'm a Division I football player that is a decorated veteran and was cast on Saturday Night Live. And I didn't do one of those things. This is the funniest joke you could do to me and my desperate poor friends. I did a show in Nashville and he was hanging out with us. And before he left, hammered, it was New Year's Eve.
So funny.
Took his watch off, handed it to Billy McCusker first. Billy's a good gentleman. He's like, I can't take this. Kid Rock says, it's a $100,000 watch, dude. I want you to have it. You're like, I take it from Billy. I'm like, bro, give this back to him. Kid Rock takes it from me, hands it to Nate Marshall, and is like, I want you to have this. And Nate's immediately like, no hesitation. Nate's like, this is going to change my life, this watch. Kid Rock leaves. Nate still got it. And I'm like, Nate, give me that. I'm going to give it back to him. This is crazy. We can't take this. He's faced. But then it becomes the most pathetic argument of all time. Like, we're all in a green room. Billy's like, he gave it to me first. And then it becomes like us arguing hard about who should get it. I'm like, it's my show. You guys are only here because of me. Give me that watch. Everyone's fighting over this watch. And finally somebody just holds it for a second and he's like, it's really light. That's what real gold is. And we're all like, yeah, definitely. And then a lady just Googled. She's like, it's on Amazon. It's for $20.
There was
Tom Farrell does rule. I've always loved Tom Farrell.
He's great.
I just saw
almost cried.
He ran a lady in the Dublin Marathon in a wheelchair.
Did he?
And I was thinking to myself, that's got to get awfully boring for the person in the wheelchair. But you know what I mean? Being the guy in the wheel, it's
but
always
there's people cheering you the whole time.
I know, but it's like if I'm in a wheelchair, I'm thinking to myself, it's starting to feel like it's about him.
I'm not talking about this particular woman.
Tucker Carlson had this guy who used to work for a pharmaceutical company on his show today. But a lot of it is about Ozempic, about how many people are being prescribed Ozempic. I think it's going to be one of the most profitable drugs ever.
Do they know what's going to happen to you after you take it? Because I got a feeling there's no way that works. I felt that way about literally every single SSR. People were like, you're depressed. I was like, yeah, dude, definitely. They're like, take this. I'm like, no, man, no. I got an underage drinking and just left Elon. I never went back to handle that. It's like a year later, I got a warrant for my arrest in North Carolina.
Yes.
And my dad had to drive me from Pennsylvania to North Carolina to go to court. So I had to get community service. So I just coached Pee-wee football team. This was all my friends' little brothers. Yeah. It was the best. I actually loved it. Yeah. Then me and those kids had an online dynasty together. I was 23. They were all 5th graders. I was fucking running the score up on them. I didn't even realize the 10 beers went by.
It kept going. I saw you at 4. I'm like, not bad. And then an hour later, you would.
I was fired up.
Do you drink them all?
Yeah.
You don't just do heavies and
No.
Well, the adrenaline kicked in.
I was having fun. Yeah, it was the adrenaline. That happens to me on podcasts sometimes. I'll be sitting there drinking and be like, oh, this is great. End up getting bombed. This takes that away.
You got that right.
This is immortality.
Ari Shaffir, what a loser this guy is.
Yes.
He's 70 years old, this guy. They tell me how old he is. He can't be this old. He is this old.
It's not true. There's so many common misconceptions about Notre Dame football. You can check the last 8 years where Notre Dame's preseason rank and where they finished. Notre Dame finished higher until this year. I mean, here's the truth. The last decade, Notre Dame's in that second tier that's always right there. It is what it is. Google it, bro.
There was the other guy with the lady who went and they would just look at tigers all the time.
I saw that.
And they would chill together.
That was such a good couple.
Bro, he gave her gummy worms, being like, all right, cool, we're going to split these up. And he's like, I'd sure like to have some of those. And she was like, no. She was like, these are mine.
These are my gifts from you.
You can get your own gummies.
She wouldn't share the gummies with him. And he had to sit there on the beach at a sunset and be like,
he saw some birds.
True.
That was one of my favorite lines. He was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pelicans. She's like, it's a good thing we're humans. We're not birds.
But we're not birds. We're people.
When he was like, do you want to be my girlfriend? Do you want to be my boyfriend? They kissed. come back inside, tell the mom. Then the mom's like, oh, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Like she kept it in. And then when she did the self-interview and started like,
Oh, started crying.
I'm going to cry right now, dude.
Yeah, dude. It was great.
We were at a party. My friend's a kid, and he was like, Shane, this guy's trying to fight you. I was like, dude, I know he's not trying to fight me. Why are you doing that? And the guy just stood up and was like, what if I am? And then we just started, like, it was like, well, then.
You started swinging?
He was so small. His friends, my friends started like getting involved. Like then we would go outside, and we get outside, and he starts stretching his legs, and he's like, I'm a kickboxing state champion. And I was like, dude, I'm 300 pounds. I'm going to destroy. What are you thinking right now? So I grabbed him, held him over this like fence that was like waist high, and I was holding him down. I was like, dude, fucking, as soon as I grabbed him, he was like, all right, chill. And then while he was on his back, he went,
no,
punched me in the face. And I was just like, okay. just
started wailing.
Free reign wailed on it. It was the only fight I've been in that I was like laughing. Normally I'm crying in a fight.
How many fights have you been in?
Not too many.
What's your record?
Undefeated. We got crushed. There was nothing we could do.
I had to get woken up at 8 a.m.
Who woke you?
Phil dude, he pounds on the door like he's serving a warrant. It's crazy, dude. Nothing bothers me more. Doosh, doosh, doosh. Get up. That's how he does it.
That's the best.
It's so annoying, dude. Then I'm furious. And then my mom's yelling. She's like, Shane! She's like a cat, dude. She'll stand outside your door. Shane! Come on, let's go.
Oh my god.
Gotta get moving.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
You're having like grade school flashbacks.
Dude, I had a wild night.
That's why I became captain of the team.
Nice.
When you're a team captain? Now something like that, I'll be honest, something like that drives me up a wall. If you guys don't want to do this, we can not do this. I don't care. I got better. I have so much going on.
You attacked my family.
You guys family, dude. I hope there's a fire and you're all in it.
The only part that I'll admit, I got triggered. I'm not above getting triggered.
I got triggered the whole time.
I got triggered by the libs, dude. I got triggered when she was like, he's so divisive. Can you just be done with the racial stuff? No, but I'm saying it's like the Dems being like, you guys are obsessed with race. Is crazy.
Yeah, you guys literally started Black Lives Matter, you freaks.
Dude, I was literally.
I knew this is exactly what I wanted to do.
When that happened,
we've all become our fathers. Yeah.
Today, Shane Gillis is going to show me his
penis
theater. Where do you sit the hot ladies?
There's no women. It's just dudes.
How many drinks does someone have to enjoy a Shane Gillis show?
3.
And how many drinks does a Shane Gillis have to perform a Shane Gillis show?
Usually 5.
What do you say to people who say Shane Gillis sits when he pees, but he still points his wiener forward and pees on the wall of the stall? What do you say to those people? What do you say to those people?
I would say that's bullshit, dude.
Where does your audience put their wheelchairs and guns?
There's not too many tickets available, I don't think. Actually, there probably is. You can just toss them in.
What do you mean toss them in?
Well, I mean, check the wheelchair. There's got to be like a...
Do you think people are checking their wheelchairs?
Checking it like a code check, and then
walk in.
Well, not walk, but somebody carries them in. The Josh Allen's for dinner. He had like a private bar restaurant. So my 2 openers were him and Lemaire Lee. Lemaire is like a short, chubby black dude that has autism. Not diagnosed, but like clearly. Like he's like an anime black dude. So it's me, Lemaire, and Sass, and Lemaire's sitting across from me and Gabe Davis, and he's sitting next to, I think it was Isaiah McKenzie. He's sitting there and he's like, other than being black, what do you think you and I have in common? This dude was like, what? That was just an insane question. The guy was like, who is this? He literally said, whose man is this? Like, how did this guy get in here? Gabe Davis, who went off for like 192 touchdowns that day, was driving me, Sass, and Lemaire around. Lemaire's incredible. They gave him a Bills hoodie that was like a 3X Bills hoodie that he hasn't taken off.
He wears it every day.
Lemaire left an anime hoodie at Gabe Davis's house. Gabe Davis wore it before a game.
No way.
The tunnel? Walk was an anime hoodie. Lemaire's
I didn't even know
hoodie.
that. Oh, that's so awesome.
There's a Star Wars game with like a pull-down VR Star Wars game, and me and Gabe are standing there. We watch Sass come over towards it. And I was like, dude, no way he's gonna do this right now. No way in front of all these people he's gonna play VR Star Wars. So he puts the VR thing on. No one's watching. He starts playing. Dude, he played Star Wars for 15 minutes of him like.
I can show you what
in the middle of
And it's CJ.
All the hired women and the entire Buffalo Bills team form a semicircle around him as he's. Stephon Diggs is howling laughing. Von Miller is howling. Everyone's dying watching.
I didn't even know this. I didn't even know Von Miller.
He gets done playing. Turns around, sees the Buffalo Bills. He's like, and then he walked straight towards me. I was like 10 feet away, and he goes, "That game's actually a lot harder than it looked." I was like, yeah. Dude.
What's the most amount of drinks you've ever had?
Just ever. I don't know. 40. Probably have 40.
What's this?
It's a fire extinguisher. Yeah.
Because you always have to have a
fire extinguisher ready.
You have to have a plan.
You have to have a plan.
At what age is it okay for a woman to have relations? Who would like to speak first?
Time out.
The senator from Rhode Island.
From Rhode Island, 12.
Whoa.
Ew.
12?
Ew. What do you mean, ew? I talked to you earlier, and I said 15, and you went like this, go lower.
No, I said, shh, dude, people are going to hear you being a fucking sicko.
Why did I have to go first?
This has been bothering me. There's a show called Impeachment. It's about Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton. So me and my lady are watching this. She was disparaging Monica. And I was like, let me tell you this. If you were in the Oval Office, just you and Bill Clinton in 93 or 94, you're sucking his dick.
Yeah.
And I was demanding. I was like, you need to admit to me that you would give Bill Clinton head in 1993. And she was like, no, I wouldn't. That's gross. And I was like, lady, you sucked my dick.
Yeah. Here, let me lose you again real quick. It was right during the presidential election, and it was funny because all my friends went from like white trash to, like I said, woke, and they were all like, did you guys all vote Democrat? Did anybody here vote? Do you guys remember how like confident you guys were going into that last one? You remember that? A little borderline arrogant going into that. All right, don't let it cost you again.
Go to my first Atletico Madrid game. Real Madrid's like unofficial mascot is like a Viking because they're like the fascists. Like we're Aryan. Atletico Madrid's was a Native American because they're like we're against that. So everybody that was a fan of theirs wore like American like Cleveland Indians jerseys or Atlanta Braves jerseys or Florida State Center. So like my first day, I'm drinking, about to go into the stadium, and I see a guy in a Cleveland Indians starter jacket, and I'm like, "You're from Cleveland, dude?" He's like, "How'd you get that jacket?" And then another guy in Atlanta Braves. I was like,
anything
you from
Indian
Georgia?
style?
Yeah, but I'm at this game, and this couple in front of me is like, "Can you take a picture for us?" I was like, "Yeah, I got you." I stood up and fell down the steps. What? And laying down, took the picture. And they were like, again, people were very concerned. They're like, "You got to go, dude."
It's so sloppy. And you're like, no, it's good.
I was like, "This is how I drink."
Ow, ow, ow. No, I got it.
I remember taking it, laying down. In high school.
For real?
Yeah, my one friend, every it was like 8th or 9th period, he'd be like, "Yo, at 1 o'clock, meet in the men's bathroom." Me and all my boys would go. We had no stalls or doors on the stalls in my high school's bathroom, and he would come up with a new way to every day. So he would, like, one day he would AC Slater it naked, face the other way. One day he would hold himself up on the... One time he planked at the top of all the stalls and laid flat across and tried to aim his shit down. It was very funny to watch how dark red his face would get while holding himself up. And then, like, one tiny turd would come out. And there'd be, like, 20 guys in the bathroom, like, ah! It was embarrassing. I had a meeting with a company. We're in a conference. The whole wall was like a TV screen. And they put up a deck, a slideshow, with, like, pictures of me and, like, their ideas for my future. Just, like, hometown Philly-based drinks. I was dying laughing. And the guy who was running it was like, "You're not going to want to see this." I was like, "No, I'd like somebody put together the deck. I'd like to see it." And it was so bad. Like pictures of me, like he knew it too. While he was doing it, he was like, "I didn't put this together." He's like, "We have marketing people. They were the ones who like, here's where we think you can be in the next 5-10 years." The reason I brought that up is I was half hour late for that meeting. Then I get there, and they're like, "Here's some plans," and I laughed. Here was the hardest part. It was lunch, so we got in. They had subs, these really nice sandwiches, but we started eating them, and then they were like, "All right, let's get started on the meeting." I took 3 bites of this thing, and then it was just sitting in front of me. Dude, I was like...
So I don't know if you know this. Like, being racist isn't like a yes or no thing. You know what I mean? It's not like you have it or you don't have it. Like, being racist is more... It's like being hungry. You know? It's like, yeah, you're not right now. You know? It's like, yeah, you're not hungry right now, but... a cheeseburger could cut you off on the highway. And you get hungry. We're hungry all day.
Kim hasn't made it yet, but she's knocking on the door. Yeah, she's knocking on the door and saying, "Housekeeping?" Yo, for real though. Kim has sucked a lot of guys in this industry to get ahead and still isn't really doing that well. That is sad. Kim is getting fat. Natalie Cuomo is so unfunny, Lewis booked Kim. Thanks, fellas.
Well, it's all those like hot dude churches.
Hot dude churches rule.
They're so weird.
They kind of rule.
See this like Justin Bieber goes to them and
Yeah, dude. You wear like leather
hot dudes.
You wear like leather bracelets and like a V-neck.
All right, the noise was a joke. Run the tapes back. The noise was a joke.
Oh, man.
Delete that. This is why we don't do live, dude.
Scrub that.
Thank you.
Do you think?
Congratulations.
Hey, who's next?
Do you
Which
think
one of you lovely, lucky ladies would like to be next? Come on, you cowards. Get up here. Get up here, you fat cows.
Any guys?
Oh, nice. What's up, lady? Get up here, babe. I'm going to treat you right. The rest of these guys are nasty. You know me. I'm the nice guy. I'm kind of shy.
Do we think that proposal?
Do you watch The Last of Us at all? Wait till you get to episode 3.
What happens?
The guy's it's a prepper. It's a character that's in the game that they just made him gay. Another guy, Ron Swanson.
They drop it on you like out of nowhere?
There's hints of it, and you're like, no way. No way. And then all of a sudden he starts making out with the dude.
I thought it was quite
how's that
tasteful.
work?
It was actually, so I'm laying right here. I'm going, God, of course they ruined this show.
They just threw it in there for no reason.
Bill's not gay in the game. They're just throwing this in. And then
it's everything, dude. Everything needs to have.
That's what I thought. And then you start watching it and you're like, becomes a really beautiful love story.
It is very
beautiful. You might cry a little towards the end.
Really?
Yeah, it was really, really nice.
Rough year for my dad and the news. He's a Fox News guy. It's fine. Also, I see you guys. Most of you have Fox News dads. How dare you deny your fathers? That's a good dad. I don't watch Fox, but that's a good dad. Can you imagine if you had a fucking MSNBC dad? Some guy every night at dinner like, we need to start focusing on renewable energy. It's like, ew, dude, I didn't know dad was gay. Talking to me about solar panels like a fucking lady. He might have her straight as hell, dude. We fucking hate the environment. That's how straight we are. All we talk about is eating pussy and fracking.
Have I ever said that on here? No. What my bastard niece did to me? No. I hate her. There was the thumbnail for The Whale was on TV at my sister's house. Of course, my sister told me this.
Really? Oh, she didn't even say
I
to
wasn't
you.
there.
That's fucked.
My sister called me to go, hey, just so you know, our fucking my 3-year-old niece was looking at the television cue, and the thumbnail for the whale was on, which is just his fat fucking face. It looks a lot like me, especially. No, I swear to God, if it's just his face. And if you're 3 years old, and she goes, Uncle Shane. I got the phone call and it was like, hey, just so you know, Zaza thought you were the whale. I was like, all right, well, thanks. I just said, for real. I was like, all right, good call. I'll talk to you later. Thanks. I haven't talked to you in 3 weeks.
Do you think Andrew could get to the quarterback on you?
No.
We could move some couches to figure this out right now.
Wait a minute, I'm not doing it now.
Great.
I'm not tearing an ACL on flagrant. Pass blocking is I don't have to move.
That's crazy.
I suck.
That's disrespectful.
I suck
in
my 1 year of Division I football. But I mean, what are we talking about here?
I mean, you have to put
that was
down
a
your
year
beer.
of college football. You've never played football in your life.
Yeah, but
that's crazy.
I've swam.
I've
swam before.
I'm pretty
So
good at
imagine
swimming, dude.
fuck you.
I'm nice at swimming.
Are you really?
Yes.
What's your one bougie thing?
First class flights.
Have to do first class.
Hotels.
Okay, so we're going to find a lot of
a
things.
little. But no, it was like, I thought I was like, I don't care where I stay. And then I got in the worst hotel possible.
And it's like,
I
no.
called my manager and I was like, all right, can we, I'm talking like the worst hotel possible.
Yeah.
Like motel, like you park in front of it. In my green room, I get fruit and hummus. And
Solid.
Bud Light and White Claws. But that was just my manager came up with that.
Nah, but it's like you want steak dinners and
Well, I want chicken and steak.
you
That's
see
it.
the difference between hummus and White Claws.
What do we start with?
Between-
Have a hummus platter that's
Hummus
there all the
platter.
time.
No, you start with that. His whole rider is just hummus and White Claw. So there's a difference.
He's embarrassed to be remotely demanding.
I would never be demanding.
See?
Ever.
The
I mean, hopefully
perception-
I get there. I have one pair of pants. These shoes stink. I've been wearing them for 3 months. I knew I shouldn't have said that because you guys were going to be nasty about me being honest.
No.
I'm staunchly against it.
Why is that?
It's a sin. No, I don't think too much of it. I think it's hilarious when I watch like documentaries on it and it's like British dudes like, I found the love of my life down here. That was Australian, but whatever. You know what I've noticed? I get stuck in an accent and I can only
can't
do
do
one.
British anymore once I learned Australian.
Yeah, every time. I was just in Dublin for a week.
Can you get Irish down?
I can get Dublin Irish, yeah.
Which
I can
is?
get like Conor McGregor type.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
You want to hear another old white guy complaint? What? When did shoplifting become totally okay? When the every time I go into, dude, I'm mad. I went into Dwayne Reed today. Pistachios are behind a locked case.
Oh, dude.
Whatever you're getting, you gotta
Let them
fucking
go.
ring a buzzer and have somebody who doesn't want to be there slowly get to you. It takes like 10 minutes for fungal cream.
Yeah, the fungal cream, I can see keeping
You gotta
that.
lock that up, dude.
Yeah, that's life-saving technology. Pistachios is like, bro.
You're so
Yo, how did you fall for that, Shane? How did you take an Uber here from Queens to fall for that, Shane?
You guys are so.
Dude,
I know.
Why are you flicking him off?
I know.
Why
Because
is
he's a man. He's like, I have to sit here and
Bro.
I know.
This sucks.
I know.
Dude.
I know. I feel you.
He's done. Akash is done too. It's just these two dips.
Dude.
Sometimes it
Dude,
gets-
you know who DM'd me the Imagine Dragons?
I'm waking up.
No, not the
Oh, I
podcast.
know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
What am I doing?
All right, go ahead.
What? You don't want me to imagine dragons?
Yeah, I got
on,
it. I got it. It took me a second. I was excited to sing.
This has been bothering me. There's a show called Impeachment. It's about Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton. So me and my lady are watching this, and I'm sitting there talking to my lady, and I'm like, because she was disparaging Monica, and I was like, if you were in the Oval Office, just you and Bill Clinton in '93 or '94, you're sucking his. And I was demanding. I was like, you need to admit to me that you would give Bill Clinton head in 1993. And she was like, no, I wouldn't. That's gross. And I was like, lady, you sucked my.
Let's play a prank on Shane, who's probably never heard this song. And when he walks in, I'm going to be playing it and tell him I was just messing around and I write songs.
What's up? I'm playing. I just wrote this song. What do you tell me what you think? Okay. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. What do you think?
Yeah.
Did he say you named your dog after me?
My first dog was named Shaq.
And what kind of dog was it?
It's a black lab.
You.
It was a big black.
It was a big black lab.
Just put me in the sun.
Let's put the pasty white.
Yeah, you got the whitest legs.
You actually need some sun, bro.
I do need some sun.
Yes.
Shaq, this is on fire right now.
Oh, I
bro.
know he is.
You
I
need
know
less
he is.
sun.
I was like, I told him to turn off all the music, and I started yelling at all the employees to find my phone, and it was just Ari with it in his pocket in the corner.
Can I have a Bud Light? Oh, nice. That worked. Yeah, spring to action. I use my retarded Jedi tricks.
Shane, what's your topic? Did you bring a topic to the show?
I sold cars and then I went and taught in Spain, yeah, for like 6 months. It was great.
He's smart. Where in Spain?
Madrid. It's up in some village called El Vion.
How's your Spanish?
Yeah.
Terrible now. Terrible.
All right. Wait, was it good at the time?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Especially you get drunk. There's no inhibition. You
Just
start
let it fly.
using the accent. It's fun. I went there thinking like, all right, I'll be cultured. You know what I mean? I went to the same bar every day.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Got shit-faced every day in the same bar. I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
I didn't go anywhere. Down syndrome? I'll do that. That was not my suggestion. But I will say this. I like it. I'm pro it. I have family members that have it. It's fun. They're happy as dude. They have the best life. Autistic kids, they're like cats. Little skittish. You're not sure if they like you at all. Down syndrome are dogs. You get home from somewhere, they're like, where the have you been, dude? I got so much to show you. This is gonna be the best day. Ask a Down syndrome kid, do you want to go for a walk? Like, yeah. Down syndrome's the best.
Number one, though?
Obviously. Who else is in contention here?
Muslims? Jews?
Solid claim.
You think Catholics number one?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, why?
We did it, dude. We did it. Look at the Vatican. We did it.
Vatican was mid.
Yeah. Invented the Western world.
Invented the Western
That's
world.
number one. Number one.
Catholicism, number one. Yeah. You had an interesting argument. You were like,
you can't bring up these bar conversations.
No, I thought it was like
Jesus is Lord.
Dude, I was watching River Monsters too. River Monsters is nice.
I need the gloves. Until this fish is analysed by Dimitri, I've no idea how radioactive it is and what risk it poses to me. So this is it. This is the Somme.
I saw him. He was in Indonesia catching pufferfish that were biting guys.
What they tell me, it's been biting people here. Behind its harmless appearance, this pint-sized animal packs some vicious weaponry. This is not a fish to be trifled with. Now that I've got one, I want to test its bite.
Oh. So Mexico has a chant where they call the goalie whenever he kicks the ball, they scream it.
Really?
So they go, oh, and they wait till he kicks the ball, and then they all yell it. And then the refs will pause the game and be like, one more and the game's over. And they're losing. Mexico's losing. So they're like, who gives a They do it the rest of the game. And the American goalie's like, come on. Like, guys, we're just trying to play the game. Stop. It's so fun. Makes you really like Mexico.
My dad called my mom a dumb. She was like, Phil, you have to take the trash out. He's like, I'm doing it right now, you dumbass. He closed the garage door and I was like, oh, Mom. And she's like, this is how he talks all the time. And then he comes in, I'm like, Dad, what did you just call Mom? He's like, Shane, you're like a little girl. All I do is when I'm home, I live start to finish, dude. I'm like, Dad, what are you doing today? He's like, I signed the book. I'm like, you signed the book again? And he's like, what? Shane, shut up. I'm like, well, how are you getting there? He's like, I'm driving. What? I go, well, how are you going to get back then? I just force him into admit he drinks and drives every day.
Bobby, that's the Zen talking.
That is the Zen in there.
You're all zinned up right now.
How many milligrams were in that?
Just
Is that
six.
3 or 6?
My
hands 6 milligrams. That's 6 cigarettes.
What?
No.
Yes, a cigarette's 1 milligram of nicotine.
Nah, we're having fun.
Look at my hand.
Well, then I'm on nicotine 12 right now. Cigarette 12. Just put another one in. I went and
saved it.
saw Jordan Peterson. I mean this story with all due respect. Sure. Dr. Peters and Michaela. This is complete respect. One of the things he's talking about is how when you look at something, you're always valuing something. So like your eyes, you value things naturally. So whatever you're looking at, you're valuing that. You're assigning value at all times, basically, was what I gathered. Anyway, we get done. I'm talking to Michaela and Jordan. And while he's talking to me, I was just looking at Michaela's tits. It was making me laugh so much that I was like, while talking to him, I was like, I've assigned value. And this is nothing but respect.
Of course.
I wasn't like oogling. I just happened to look over and see them.
You thought it was a threat.
That was not a threat.
They're just
It
them
was-
titties.
It was just them titties.
Them titties. Is that a woolly mammoth? No, that's some motherfucking titties
That's
in a
some
sweater.
milkies. It's Canadian milks.
That's some big
And then I
natties.
went back to respecting the doctor.
That was big natties.
I saw some naturals. Tip of the hat
Respectful as hell.
to the Canadians. One of the guys my dad invited, he's this like old dude. Blacked out at the bar and they had to take him home.
Oh, God.
So they take him home, throw him on the bed in one of the rooms we have, and then they go back to the bar. Then me and my friends are like, let's this guy a little bit, so we're slapping him, screaming in his face. He's not waking up. He's not waking up. Dude, we set an alarm clock next to his head and set it for a minute later and turned the lights off. And everybody hid. It's one of my happiest memories. This guy was passed out laying in
When
bed.
you say everybody, how many kids?
8 dudes. 8 seventh graders.
This guy missed
Wow. This guy's
What,
this
like,
guy's
we're all around him like a seance?
One is- It was. Dude, he was asleep. A dude was next to him in the bed, and his body was shaking. To catch a predator, you know what's f***ed up? I used to kind of cheer a little for the Predators. And I'll tell you why. I didn't want them to get laid. But they also, like, that show, if you watch that show, it's not, look, I think pedophiles are bad. Let me lead with that. But if you watch that show again now, they're just trapping, like, very, like, mentally handicapped guys and Indians. That's all they're getting. They're getting me and Akash. Every day, me and Akash show up, and that's all they got. They tricked them. The best are, like, dudes directly from India. Where they were just like, they're like, sit down. Do you know this girl's 15? And they're like, yes. And they're like, you understand you're going to do? It's like, why? Why am I in trouble? This is going to be the best day. Because that's their culture, and I respect other cultures. They left out the funniest part of the story, which is the most embarrassing part, which is I included a Bible verse in the note.
What?
Yeah. 6th grade, I loved God, and I wrote a letter to an 8th grade girl. Swinging way up. Literally the hottest girl in 8th grade. And I just so happened to include a Bible verse on the outside of the folded up loose leaf.
On the outside?
And when I got to school the next day, my friend was holding it up while I walked in. And I've thought about this every day of my life. I still think about it. It was one of the most embarrassing things that could possibly happen. Also, she said no, dumb. Now she lives in... Is there any athlete you would be okay with your wife?
Serena Williams.
I've been thinking about this a lot lately. I've been thinking about DK Metcalf and what that would do to me. Like the devastating. Because think about all the guys. Think about all those poor Ole Miss alumni. DK Metcalf.
Woo,
Have you seen that guy?
Metcalf?
He's a horse.
I haven't seen him.
He literally would be, if you wrote down, oh, this is getting racist. The last guy. The last guy. I would kind of want it.
You want the pain.
Every time I watch him play, I'm like, you'll see, dude. I'll be white knuckling the cap. You won't even notice my face will be calm. I'll just be like, God, what he would do to my girlfriend. He would do what I would like to.
He went drinking with Nate Diaz. Fuck off.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's exactly who you think he is. Like, I pulled up, he was like, let's get fucked up. I was like, yes. He never met me in his life.
How did you know? Did you just...
One of his friends likes my stand-up.
Cool.
So he was like, come hang out. I was like, definitely. I'll do the Nate Diaz.
He's like, yeah, like, I was like, fuck that. Like,
I mean, it's that simple.
I don't know. Like, I just knocked that motherfucker out. Like,
it's that every time. Every interview, he's the best interview ever. Because everybody thought McGregor was. Because McGregor was incredible.
Yeah.
And then when you
he
compared,
fought Diaz, they went, oh.
Yeah, that's better. That's funnier. Because Connor's obviously funny and incredible at talking shit, but Nate's being honest.
Yeah, Nate's
like Connor's putting on a show and
Connor's trying to sell the fight, and Diaz is just saying whatever comes into
whatever's in
his
head. And half the time it's like, yeah, fuck this. And that's the end of the interview.
Yeah, it's
take a
real
microphone.
punk, isn't it?
Yeah.
You feel like the reporter is going to get punched.
Shoshana.
It's just it does kind of rule though on some level because a large from what I
Guess what
understand.
commercial this is gonna be? It's a black guy dancing in an apartment.
Fucking credit card. Oh
Loan
shit! Loan
Depot.
Depot. I knew it, dude.
Guess what this is? An old black guy playing with a dog.
This is gonna be medication.
Joint health.
Look at his dude. Yeah, I'm again. Is I love not being a jerk, but it's like the
What
thing.
commercial do you think this is? It's a black guy selling potato chips. How crazy is this?
It's just nuts, dude.
So funny.
It's terrible. But yeah, they want us to think this is fucking healthy, dude. That's not funny. An old lady eating vodka, dude. So here's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Dig this. There is a portion of it. Don't look at me in the eyes while I say this, Sarah Silverman. There's a portion. But yeah, we are watching TV, by the way. There's a portion. There's a portion of it that is just the worship of the history of the Jewish people.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. All I'm trying to say is, like, dudes, do you want to know about Jesus?
Oh, they know about Jesus.
Know.
They had their chance, dude.
But no.
And let me tell you, they blew it big time.
True.
They fucking
They had
blew
first
it,
crack.
dude.
They had first crack.
First dibs
they
on
could
the
have got in on the very ground floor.
Also, isn't the Jewish religion's waiting for the Messiah, right?
Are they?
I believe so.
Oh yeah, they had
and they had him.
Dead to rights.
He was
bro.
the one that got away.
True.
They probably regret it every day. They're probably like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
We
true.
gotta pretend we're having fun. You know what I mean? Like when you lose a girl like that, you gotta be like, "No, my life's great."
He was going to take the
They
Jews
probably
to the
think
next
about
level,
Jesus
dude.
every day.
He was going to take the Jews to the next level.
Can you imagine if he did? If they controlled the media and were extremely kind like Jesus?
I mean, it was the kingdom of heaven.
Germany would have never lost World War One. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, man.
I'm reading Hitler's book, dude. They got fucked, dude. No, they lost and then had to blame it on somebody. They were like, we could never lose. This had to be somebody else.
Yeah, I mean,
and
it is.
Hitler was like, I got an idea who it was.
Yeah,
and the guys were like,
this
guy's starting to make a lot of sense.
Well, it is truly terrible that we're just like coming screaming out of a bunch of like terrible tragedies of like black people were slaves, the Jews got holocausted, the Irish were indentured servants or whatever, and the but no, it is.
Did you celebrate Columbus Day yesterday?
I didn't even know it was Columbus Day, dude.
Of course you didn't.
I saw my trash.
It erased a great man from history.
They did. They did.
I celebrated by watching 1492 Conquest of Paradise.
Well, how was it?
It was incredible, dude.
I came home and saw that my trash was still there, and I said, "Ooh, nice." And then I was like, "Brittany, why is there trash here?" And she said, "Oh, it's Columbus Day." And I said, "Oh, great, we'll get to put our trash."
Did you say, "Pardon me"? Indigenous Peoples Day.
True. I should have checked her.
Yeah,
I should have checked my wife. But no, I think we're okay. I think we're sliding out of a lot of the most terrible stuff that will ever happen to human beings. I think we're crawling out of that. If Russia doesn't nuke us.
Yeah, we could be.
Do you think we're? I think we
it does have World War vibes to it. Just
you think
minor
so?
little conflict over in that area.
Yeah,
that's usually where shit.
Yeah, but
pops
dude, this
off.
shit's done. These guys have read all the history. The guys who are making these calls have read the history
Dude,
books.
They
to the
were
point
a
where
lot. World War One veterans' sons fought World War Two.
Yeah,
you think they got the history? Those dudes were at the dinner table like, dude, do not go to war.
Oh God,
war
yeah.
sucks dick. Don't do it.
Yeah, true.
Doesn't matter, bro. History repeats itself.
That's true. But here's the other thing, because everyone's like, oh, it's human nature. It's like, yeah, but they also used to like hold up like the bride's sheets at the end of a wedding. So like there are gigantic seismic changes that occur.
Yeah,
dude, that's where blood money comes from. The term blood money is you would have a bride, and if you busted up the sheets and there was no blood, you'd be like, yo, let me get that dowry back, brother. You'd be like, let me get my money back.
No.
The shit you paid for, you would give like 4 goats for the.
No, I understand the dowry aspect, but the term blood money
that's
comes
blood
from
money.
that?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was your blood money. It'd be like, fucking give me my blood money back. At least that's what I read about it. Maybe someone can look it up, but it would make sense too, because that's a pretty old practice. Possibly the oldest. Possibly the oldest practice.
Possibly one of the oldest practices.
I was at a wedding.
It's the oldest practice in the book.
Dude, I was at that wedding this weekend. I'm like, damn, that's so funny. This used to be a guy would come out and be like, and everyone like, fuck, that's what's up.
He broke her pussy open, dude.
That's what's up. she's a virgin, woo, and your dad, like you and the father would be like, nice,
I knew
bro.
my daughter wasn't a slut.
Good job. Yeah, good job keeping that hymen
You know
intact.
how
Like,
hard
bro,
it
was
was
a bear,
to make
bro.
sure nobody fucked this idiot.
That was a bear. Those shepherds are hot, dude. They kind of just roam around with their sheep with staffs. It's like, man.
Shepherd comes into town. He's like, "Can I have a glass of water?" You're like, "I'm not supposed to let people in when my father's gone."
Oh, it's over, dude.
It's like, "But please, I'm parched."
It's over.
And then he
she
bangs your
you
daughter.
like strangled 4 shepherds. Yeah, there's an old like myth about that of like a guy who's crossing a ferry and there's a lady and like he's like, yo, let me hit that. She's like, I can't. I'm a virgin. You can't do it. And he's like, I have magic powers. I'll make it so it never happens.
Dude.
And then like he gets her pregnant. And then like the weird part of the myth was like she has a son and her pussy starts smelling like fish after she does that for some reason. This is like an old ancient myth. And then she has a son who goes out on the hunt and he's like, you're supposed to, back in this time, you weren't supposed to, like if your wife is like, I want to smash so that we can have a kid, it was like completely rude and unheard of to like not stay home and give her the D. Like you had to. And it was like a faux pas to be like, no, I'm actually going to go hunting with my bros. Like you had it. It's like the D's on demand during that kind of thing.
Yes.
So he fucking.
You can still hunt, dude.
Here's what he does.
Bang that out.
On the
quick.
hunting trip, he has a fucking erotic thought and he comes onto a leaf. And he's like, send that back to my wife.
Really?
Yeah. But the leaf gets fucking lost.
Yeah.
The leaf gets lost.
Yeah.
That's
Whoever
how the woman
took the
becomes.
leaf. Yeah.
That's
He
how the
munched
woman
it.
becomes.
Somebody munched that leaf.
That's how the woman becomes fishy smell because a fish munched the leaf and then
fuck.
The girl got knocked up on some weird thing happened, but her name was Fishy Smell. But I don't know
whose myth is this?
It's like some ancient Indian shit. Fishy Smell woman. Her name is.
It's like some ancient Indian shit.
By the way, the Jews are not getting Holocaust, guys. I'm not going to let it happen. I'll tell you that.
No, I
got my ear to the ground. You guys are safe. Kanye, that's just someone trying to give you a big fist bump, dude.
I will say you're right about that. I think during our lifetime,
yeah,
I think we would say, no,
it's
never
not
again.
People are fighting about Ukraine and fucking Russia, which again, terrible thing. But it's like I really think it's gonna be hard to fucking pull that over.
Pull what over? Get another H going?
Yeah, get another H going. I don't think anyone's. I think we're off the H. The H. I don't think we're doing that.
China.
Yeah. Also, too. Yeah. To be fair, it's like people
What
are
if
just
China just takes over and is just like, yeah, we fucking have hated Jews this whole time. We've just never been able to get our hands on them.
That's actually, we haven't been stealing patents. We're just fueled by Jew hate. That's what's been fueling this whole fucking thing. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Jews are safe.
That's important for us to get out there.
Yeah, you guys are all right, man. They're
Don't
all right.
worry. Oh, I actually noticed something. I noticed that my woman prepared me my favorite spooky season treat. I'll be
What?
right back.
Spider cookies?
Good guess.
What'd she make you?
Saying yes, man.
A spider cookie?
Knowledge of history, and you're so interested in so many different things that like it layers your comedy in a really cool way.
Thanks.
It's good. It's like that George Washington thing. I don't want to
Yeah.
say anything
Oh.
because it's so good. I don't want to say. I don't
Yeah.
want to fuck it up, but it's so good. I
Yeah.
love that bit.
Thanks.
And it's also historically accurate. It's fucking fun.
Which is
It's fun
shocking.
because it's like it's engaging me and it's entertaining me.
Yeah.
Like it's engaging me. It's interesting. And it's also very funny.
It never worked, and I remember it in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, where like one of the open mics where I started, Amish country. There was a joke I always used to try, and the guy who was running the mic would always be like, "Dude, do it, do the Civil War joke." It never worked. It was just about dudes walking to shoot each other. Like you had to walk. It was something about like you know how racist you had to be like be in the South and wake up one day and be like, "Wait, they freed who? What the fuck? I'm going up there," and then walking the whole way. You had to sleep at night and wake up and go like, "Son of a bitch." And then you walked from Alabama to Maryland. You got shot in the head right away.
Who had that great joke about that? You know, where they'll tell you the Civil War wasn't about slavery; it was about economics. Like, yeah, you didn't want to pay the help.
Yeah.
Whose joke is that?
I don't know.
Somebody has that joke.
I don't know. People try to act like the Civil War wasn't.
Is it Bill Maher?
Maybe.
It might be Bill Maher. It's someone good.
But I always wanted to do a joke about because the brigade, like your company, whatever your group was, because they were all from the same town.
Yeah.
So your division or fucking your brigade would be from your town. All right. So you never left your town. So your brigade back then was everybody you grew up with, every dude, your son, your brother, your uncle, and your dad. You're all fucking together,
Mm.
and you're marching shoulder to shoulder, and you watch your fucking dad get his head ripped off by a cannonball. You just got to keep being like, oh fuck,
Oh,
yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
A cannonball
You
hits your
knew who
dad
was
in the
getting
head.
hit. You knew who was getting shot.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
Can you fucking
I don't know why that's funny.
imagine?
Yeah.
How about the trench warfare of World War One?
Started in Civil War. Siege of Vicksburg, I think.
That's when they started trench
They
warfare?
started, yeah. They say the Civil War in America was like the first modern war. This is the revolutionary
Oh, God,
dudes just
this
getting
is so
popped.
horrible. Look at this, walking towards each other like the stupidest way to do it ever. Can you imagine that people did this for some? Oh God! Oh God! Hit in the face with a cannonball.
Now that the Patriots roughly based off of I think his name is Francis Marion, the Swamp Fox, and he was kind of an originator of guerrilla warfare because they were like we can't stand and fight the British.
God damn.
We're gonna have to shoot them and run. Which is pretty funny.
How crazy are the British? Just gonna come over here and start marching.
Yeah, we're gonna walk
with
right
a
at
big
you.
white stripe on your chest.
Red jackets.
It's 100% a target.
Yeah.
Red and white is what you use for archery
Yeah.
targets.
They had to change. They had to
That's
change.
dumb. That's so dumb.
Once rifling took over, they had to be like, all right, we got to switch our uniforms.
Isn't that amazing, though, that you had to think of how much the British Army conquered in the world.
Everybody.
Like, everybody. And imagine that their decision to fight was this way. Like, how? How did you get from, like, the Mongols to that? How does that happen in 1,000 years?
I guess
the Mongols had all these crazy tactics. They would starve people out, lock them in their cities.
Yeah.
They would wait them out slowly.
You get artillery and guns, you can just, especially that's
This is crazy.
That's just running it down your throat, dude. It's like we're gonna walk at you.
But I just can't imagine that someone wouldn't say, "Hey, isn't there a fucking better way to fight these people?
Yeah,
like what are we doing?
Let's get behind a tree
this
and then
is so-
shoot them.
I can't even watch this, dude. I can't believe people did that.
Yeah.
That's what's it's so crazy. It's like, how did they survive to become that silly? Like, that's a silly way to fight a war, right? So how did they survive with those strategies? How were they dominant with those strategies?
Because they're the only ones with, well, most of them are colonies, where the other guys they have fucking cowhide shields and spears, like the Zulu.
And so they were the only ones with muskets?
Yeah, you have fucking guns. You're gonna win. You're the only ones with guns.
So the British were the only ones with guns?
Well, when it came to like their colonies, in a land war, they would lose a lot to like France, Prussia, those like major continental powers. But England always had a navy. They always dominated through naval warfare, and then they had to team up with everyone to stop Napoleon.
Dude, once they started shooting cannonballs off boats,
that's a problem.
That must have been the game changer.
Huge problem.
When did they start doing that? When they start doing cannonballs from boats? Because that is a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You got a cannon on a boat?
Shooting at people without cannons?
Boom!
Yeah, you just do this all day.
How
We're
many
here.
times did they have to shoot that cannon before they figured out how hard they have to bolt it into the floor?
A lot. That thing shot out the other side of the boat.
You got a floating
Yeah.
wooden thing with this giant iron tube on it that has explosions go off on it.
And just 4 poor guys from Manchester operating it.
French. The
French?
French are fucking dickheads.
Dude. Brutal.
They were dickheads.
So they dragged us in.
They absolutely dragged us in.
Hid the
Well,
letters.
they dragged us in, but we wanted into. I mean, we could have left. We could have left 10. We could have left. I mean, I read this book, A Bright Shining Light. I just happened to be reading it. By the way, whenever you read a book, especially on Kindle, try to find out how many pages it is. First.
Oh, yeah.
This book's 800 pages. Fuck. So I was reading it like, oh, this is A Bright Shining Light. Doesn't sound like a long book.
Yeah.
It's the history of everything. But France, they left. We helped them. So there was what turned Ho Chi Minh. One of the things that turned him is we supplied France with all these all the mortars and everything where they destroyed a lot of it in Vietnam, and that turned them against America too. Ho Chi Minh, yeah.
It was there was a battle. I forget the name of it. So
I was just
Dien
watching
Bien
Ken
Phu?
Burns on it. What is it?
Dien Bien Phu?
Yes. So the French were kind of fucking up the Vietnamese.
Mhm.
I mean, it was the same as us versus them. They had
Yeah.
superior firepower, but again, just like time and time again, the Vietnamese were very good at guerrilla warfare because we trained them during World War II.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a little, Mujahideen type shit.
Yeah.
And they were about to come to talks. France and Vietnam, they were about to come to the table. Before they went to have talks, they both tried to get one more offensive in, so they had leverage when they went to talks.
Nice.
So France sets up at what's it,
Dien Bien Phu, yeah.
They just put themselves at the bottom of this valley, and they're like, "We're just going to build an airfield here. We're going to fuck them up." One of the French generals was like, "I have too many guns. We're going to fuck these dudes up."
Damn.
And the Vietnamese surrounded them in this valley and just destroyed them. The French guy, the general that led that, killed himself honorably because he was like, "We're going to wipe the floor with these guys."
Why'd they
But
go in a valley? Isn't that a bad? I'm not a military tactician, but isn't that like not the good idea?
Yeah, it was a
Bad
bad
will
idea.
lead to burning witches. Like
Of
that's
course.
just what it is.
It's just like actually it takes us to the Comanches quite a bit,
Let's take
and the
let's
indigenous
get
people.
there. Venetia wants us to get there quickly.
When people try to act like they were, like the revisionist history, like the quick history we have of Native Americans is that they were like one with nature and peaceful,
Right.
and it's like it's actually borderline racist where you're taking away the agency of them. Like,
Right.
they were people.
Right.
They were shitty.
Right.
They were just as shitty.
Right.
So
They had issue, yeah. Because I think like most people don't know because you read this book, but like most people think, I think like America, the United States came in, ripped these good, nature-loving Native Americans from their land, put them on reservations, and we owe them everything. Like we are horrible, so horrible to them, which I'm sure is all true. I know that. That is all true.
Yeah.
But the problem is that the Comanches, is it just one tribe of the Native Americans? The Comanches were bad, or like
No,
did you
no,
learn
no.
that like a bunch of them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a ton. There was so many tribes. And
Right.
they were like the Comanche when they not started, but like the early records of the Comanche were like they were kind of up in like the Rockies, and they were little tiny guys. That's
Okay.
another thing.
Squeaks, we call them on the show. They were
all
squeaks.
like because we have this version of Native Americans that are like the northeastern, the woodland tribes where they're
Right.
all like avatars.
Right.
Like long and sinuous, how do I say that word?
I don't know. I've never heard of it.
Cinnabon?
Sinewy?
Cinnamony?
Cinnamony?
Long avatar people.
Long avatar people.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then you head out west and they were much more like Mexicans.
Right. Just little squeaks.
Little
but
tiny guys.
But those were the Comanches were the squeaks?
The Comanches were the squeaks.
But they were fucking...
And they sucked for a while. And then when the Spanish came over, brought the horses, and then the horses would start to escape and get out. And certain tribes didn't know what to do. Like the Apache were just eating the horses.
Really?
They weren't sure how to... Like, these things are good. We're going to keep munching these.
Yeah.
And then the Comanches started riding them and
Right.
got like incredible at it. And then... So for like centuries, they were the lowest on the pecking order, and they would get fucked up
The
by
Comanches.
everybody. Yeah, the Comanches would get rocked by everybody, and then they got horses, and they got revenge, dude. They Columbined out.
Right.
All the people that were picking on them
got
paid
fucked.
for it.
They got it. They got it hard. Wow. Dude.
Yeah.
So, but did the Comanches kill a lot of like U.S. soldiers too? Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here, fights. Okay. Fights between tribes, the Comanches and the other tribes, were meant to raise horror and fear, not necessarily kill.
Okay.
But they were very violent. They would kill, torture, rape, mutilate bodies, and kill children too. That
Yeah.
was Civil War stuff. That was tribe on tribe.
Well, that wouldn't be...
Venetia, that was the United States. So they would do that. So the Comanches would come in and raid settlers,
Yes.
U.S. settlers. And listen, there's kind of a school, like, I understand. It's like if somebody just moved in to my apartment and threw me out, I'd be fucking pissed. Would I mutilate their children? I don't know. I'd probably just call a lawyer first. But like,
You'd call a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
One of those protesting.
Dude,
Trump
my lawyer's Jeff Cohen. He's Chunk from the Goonies. I would just call Chunk from the Goonies. I'm like, dude, you got to truffle shuffle your ass over here and fucking get these native Comanches out of my apartment.
But no, the Indians were doing that to each other. Now, they did apparently take it easy on each other sometimes because they both had this like understanding of we're low on dudes, can't be killing each other like this.
Right.
But they still, the Comanches were destroyed. Certain tribes were cannibals. They would eat each other.
Really?
They were fucking wild. Dude.
They were wild
Yes.
dudes. Yeah.